Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is BJ&Co's Pokemon Go Facts. Just kidding, I couldn't do that voice all video. So, we're going to do a few fun facts here for you Pokemon goers that may help you out a little bit. So, let's jump right into it.
But before we get going, guys, we want to hear your tips and tricks too. If you have something that's not covered in this video, throw it down in the comments below. We want to hear what's going on in the world of Pokemon. What have you found out that we might not have? If you enjoyed this too, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want to see more of this content, you can always subscribe to the channel for updates of when our content gets live. But let's get into these tips.
If you walk away from the first 3 starting Pokemon at the beginning of the game, you will have the opportunity to catch a Pikachu. That rustling grass animation on your map shows where Pokemon are likely to spawn. It definitely does not mean there will be Pokemon there, but usually something will pop up if you hang out in the area long enough. The footprints show you how far away a Pokemon is. Every footprint means 50 meters of distance. A Pokemon with 1 footprint underneath it is between 50 and 100 meters away from you. 3 footprints show that the Pokemon is less than 200 meters away. The grayed out Pokemon are the ones that are not in your Pokedex yet. If you select any Pokemon via the nearby screen, you will target it and have a better chance of catching that species specifically.
The game world is mirrored after our own. So fields are fields, rivers are rivers, lakes are lakes, etc. If you're looking for a specific type of Pokemon, go to the area that you think that it would be found in its natural environment. You're looking for a Geodude, maybe go to the mountains. You're looking for an Oddish, somewhere with lots of grass would be great. This also includes time of day. So if there's something that is more of a nocturnal, like say a Zubat, you will likely see it when you're out and about later in the evening than say right around noon.
Tougher and rarer Pokemon are often harder to catch. A green ring means they're easy to catch. Yellow, harder, and then orange and red. Difficult Pokemon may often break out of a Pokeball or even run away. You can buy or find items like berries to help with this. Pokemon with question marks as combat points will not recognize you as a trainer, giving it a high escape risk. Definitely use items if you have them. Catches have 4 ratings: blank, good, nice, and excellent, which give you 0, 10, 50, or 100 bonus XP on top of the XP you get for the catch. Also, try to land the ball in the middle of the target circle, and you will get extra points. To throw a curveball, which are worth more XP, but you risk burning through Pokeballs to do so, simply hold the Pokeball and make a rotating motion until it sparkles. Once this happens, let it fly, and most likely miss, but eventually you'll get the hang of it.
One of the most important things to remember is that you'll catch better Pokemon and hatch better Pokemon as your trainer level goes up. So you want to keep your trainer level going up as fast as you can. You get experience for everything you do in the game, from collecting Pokemon stops, to fighting in gyms, to catching Pokemon, to evolving Pokemon. But in order to get your trainer level up fast, you want to be as efficient as possible. The best way to do this is to combine the use of items. So Incense will draw Pokemon to your area. If you pop that, you'll likely catch more in a small time frame. It's live for half an hour. If you're around a Pokestop that somebody has used a lure on, Pokemon will be attracted to there on top of your incense. So if you use both of those in combination, it works great. To get your best bang for your buck, also use a Lucky Egg at the same time, which basically doubles the experience you earn. So a catch is now 200 plus experience. If you hatch an egg, I believe it's 1,000 experience instead of 500. If you are evolving a Pokemon, it's another 500. So another good plan is save a ton of candies, catch a lot of Pokemon, fill up your Pokemon box with 250, pop a Lucky Egg, and then just evolve the crap out of everything, right? And you'll get 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. You can very easily go 1, 2, 3 levels depending on what level you're at. Levels are more expensive as they go up, so by the time you get to level 20 you might only get 1 or 2 levels out of it, but it'll help you get up faster and get you access to those better Pokemon. We'll now talk a little bit about hatching eggs. Eggs you can get as items from Pokestops, which we'll talk a little bit about in the bit. But when you're hatching eggs, what you want to do is you have to travel quite a bit. There's 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, and 10 kilometer eggs. You get 1 incubator that is good indefinitely, it will never break, and then as you level up you can get 3 use incubators. To get your best use out of this, what you want to do is grab your unlimited one and use it for all your small ones, your 2-kilometer eggs, and then your 5-kilometer necks, and only 10 if you're full on them. Your 3 use, you only want to use on the biggest eggs, so your 10 kilometers, and then if you have none of those, then the 5 kilometers. And that's so you get the best use out of all of it. If you have a triple use in 3 10 kilometers, 30 kilometers of walking, you'll hatch 3 eggs. At the same time, if they're all 2 kilometers in the unlimited use one, you'll hatch 15 at the same time. So that is 18 eggs that you could hatch in that 30 kilometers. If you go the other way around and your triple use is only on the 2-kilometer eggs, you'll hatch 3 2-kilometer eggs, that'll break, and you'll hatch maybe 1 10-kilometer. So in 10 kilometers, you only hatch 4. 4 eggs hatched, 18 eggs hatched. I like the 18. Keep in mind during incubation that the game uses your GPS as well as the phone's internal pedometer to track how far you've been going. And it actually has sensors that if you're going faster than roughly 20 kilometers an hour, it doesn't count your steps towards the hatching. So if you're biking super fast or if you're driving in a car, you can't use that to hatch.
Unlike the old games, battles are not turn-based. Instead, you swipe left or right to dodge and can tap on your opponent to do as much damage as fast as possible. The only tactic outside of evasion is keeping your eye on the special meter. When the bar or bars are full, you can use the special move your Pokemon has to inflict additional damage. Ownership of a gym depends on a prestige meter, which decreases as you defeat their Pokemon in battle. If you defeat one of the defending Pokemon, you remove 1000 prestige, and you remove another 500 bonus prestige for beating every Pokemon without losing in one match. So, if you don't have a Pokemon strong enough to beat all the Pokemon in the gym, you can still seriously diminish the gym's defenses. Don't forget that you have 6 Pokemon to beat the gym with. 6 mediocre Pokemon can beat 1 strong Pokemon, so you can easily peck away at a gym, even if your Pokemon are weaker than theirs. You can get a daily bonus in the form of XP by assigning your Pokemon to a gym. The more Pokemon you have assigned to gyms, the higher this daily bonus will be, and will grant you extra Stardust and coins. To claim your prize, go to the shop and click the blue shield icon. Check back every 20-ish hours, so long as your Pokemon have not been dethroned, to receive more. The amount may vary depending on how many Pokemon you have in the gym, or their combat points. It is better to power up your Pokemon after they're fully evolved, as it gives you more combat power. The Pokemon's name allows it to be renamed, and apparently there's no language filter, as far as we can tell. Use all the naughty potty language words you like. These are just some of the tips and tricks that BJ&Co has to offer. I'm sure there will be tons more tricks coming out for Pokemon Go. It's been an amazing game so far. We hope you enjoy it, and we hope that you like this video. If you do, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. It helps us out a lot. And check us out on our social media of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, Twitch, pretty much everything. And we hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.